Hey, what is going on, guys? Nick Tenda here, recording another discussion video about E3, and man, was E3 long. We had one long day on Monday, and that was a lot tiring, and I'm recording this on Tuesday, a little bit after Nintendo's conference, and so far we've done our discussions on Microsoft and EA, Ubisoft, so go check out those podcasts. Today we're going to be talking about Sony. Once again, I'm on the home menu of Wii U, so you guys will just have to suck it up once more, because next time it'll be fitting, because we'll be talking about Nintendo. But today we're gonna be talking about the best E3 conference of E3. So I think we should get started. And today here with me is my friend Cherrynelson.
Yes, we are totally friends.
Yeah, it's not like we just some random dude I met on the internet, but we'll just ignore him. So, first off, Sony kicked it off with a game called The Last Guardian. So, are you excited for this game?
I don't know, I mean, I know you are, but
Yeah, it looked cool to me.
I don't know, I mean, it looks okay, but I don't know, for some reason I just didn't like it. The gameplay and the graphics are pretty good. I don't know, it didn't, like, catch my eye. I don't know.
I really enjoyed the trailer. It went on for a bit too long, but you know that's all right, I guess. But yeah. I'm pretty excited for the game. It looked pretty interesting. I don't really know what the gameplay is all about. It kind of, but the story looks pretty good in my opinion. So I'm pretty excited for The Last Guardian. That game's not coming out till 2016, but we'll just have to wait. Next up, Horizon Zero Dawn. Is there anything you want to say about this title?
I mean, no, not quite.
Neither do I. So next, sorry guys, we just don't. That doesn't interest us. Like I said, we're only gonna be discussing the stuff that interests us, since this is all our opinions. Next, we got the game Hitman. So what are your opinions on this one?
I mean, it looks okay. I mean, it didn't really catch my eye too much, but then again, it still looks cool. I might pick it up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah, I might pick it up too. This game, it's been announced for a little while now, so I don't know. I think it was delayed. I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, we'll just have to see when it comes out. And next we have pretty mind-blowing title, which is Street Fighter V, which I was super excited for. And they kind of began it with Ryu, so that was pretty cool. Do you have anything to say about Street Fighter V?
I mean, it's a Street Fighter game. Everyone's excited for it. I've never really been a big fan of Street Fighter. I've played one of the games before, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. But, yeah. I might pick this one up.
And Ryu also got added to Smash Bros. Recently, so that brings even more hype to Street Fighter V. And if you guys don't know what that is, Street Fighter V is basically a fighting game, similar to Mortal Kombat, more in like a comic book kind of style. Then we got word on No Man's Sky. Do you have anything to say about this one, or?
No, it's just another one of those games that I'm not interested in.
Yep, same. Next we actually got Dreams, which kind of interested me a little bit. It's about like a game where you can kind of create it with like your imagination a little bit. It's kind of like a weird kind of feeling when you play the game. It uses your imagination a lot, so I hope it's not a flop, kind of like Disney Infinity, but it's a lot different. Like you create like different things surrounding you and build stuff around your room, and just see how it reenacts as your dream goes on, kind of. What do you think about this one?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really like games that you have to create stuff everything. That's
Mhm.
why I don't like Mario Maker and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't like games that way. And if you just have to create stuff, I find that kind of boring. If you ask me.
Yeah. Next we got a game called Firewatch, which most people don't really care about that game, so we're just gonna be announcing a lot of the big stuff. And then Destiny: The Taken King was announced. So what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, we already got a leak of this, and it sucks because we're pretty much getting a leak of everything now.
Yeah, it's no
But
surprise, but
there was a lot of stuff in that trailer that just blew me away because I'm a huge fan of Destiny. I love playing it. I just love playing it.
mhm.
And the new subclasses for each class are just like, it blows me away what they're doing. And I love how Oryx, I think his name was, is coming into the game. He's probably gonna be like the craziest boss ever.
Yeah.
And for like, it's that thing is DLC, and
Mhm.
I like $40 for the DLC. I'm not sure if people are gonna pick it up right away because it's $40. That's pretty much the same amount as the actual game itself. So if this DLC disappoints any fans, then no one's gonna buy it. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. And then you loved the first Destiny game, so you're probably happy they're making a new one, huh? Is there anything else you want to say about it?
No, not really. I mean, the new boss looks cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, well, Crota, Orox's, whatever his name is, his son, we got that expansion in December, I think, and that expansion was amazing.
Mhm.
And we got House of Wolves a couple months ago. I think three. And that expansion was just mind blowing. But
Yeah. And I'm surprised it only took them like exactly a year to make a sequel. That's pretty impressive that they could actually do it that fast. Because this game's coming in September of this year, and last game came up in like September of last year, right? So that's pretty impressive how fast they can make the new game. Next, they announced the game Final Fantasy World, which it kind of looks like a cute little charming game, like with like all those little mini people and stuff. It's not really like a true Final Fantasy game or anything. Uh, do you have any thoughts on this title?
I mean, when I picture Final Fantasy, I picture pretty much all the characters that were in the last game, and then yeah, so
Mhm.
it didn't really interest me. I mean, I'll probably pick it up, but I don't know. It just didn't interest me. It's interesting, but I don't know. Just
Yeah. Yeah, so that game's actually going to be coming out in 2016. Usually if you say Final Fantasy, people are going to be like, who plays that anymore? But, yeah, Final Fantasy. And then we have more Final Fantasy news, which is a remake Final Fantasy. That's what it's called. So, are you excited for this one?
I mean, it's a remake, so what can you say?
Mhm. Yeah, it's basically, it kind of goes through the whole story of the whole Final Fantasy franchise in like one game, I think. So, I'm pretty hyped for that. It definitely looks pretty cool. Then we got news on a game from Japan called Shenmue 3. Do you have anything to say about this one?
No, not really. I mean, It's another one of those games that I didn't really care about, so.
The creator, had like a big story about it, of how he made this game come to the U.S. here, and it doesn't look bad. I mean, I'm not gonna pick it up because I wasn't really interested in those games. I know a lot of people are hyped for this game though, so. The first Shenmues were like in the 90s, I think, and the second one was like in 2001. So it's been a while since we got it. And then peoples, we got a huge title, Batman: Arkham Knight,
which is coming out in less than a week, right?
No, 2 weeks. It's coming out on June 23rd, so pretty soon. We didn't hear really more information on it, but we did get to see the gameplay for the Scarecrow DLC, and my god, does it look, whew.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, it was kind of like weird how like the Scarecrow person was smoking, and then you're like, excuse me sir, there's no smoking, and then it was just like a creepy skeleton man came out of nowhere, and then kind of, you know, the whole kind of restaurant turned into scarecrows, and it was like fear toxin everywhere, and definitely looks like a fun DLC. It's a lot different than what we're used to, that's for sure. So yeah, are you excited for the Scarecrow DLC coming to Arkham Knight?
Well, before I talk about that, I just want to say, at the start of it, we saw Joker.
Yeah, he was getting burned.
Yeah, what's it called? Reincarnating?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, like maybe there's gonna be a new Joker. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know why they would show that, besides like maybe him coming back.
Or being the Arkham Knight again, which most people are saying he will. That would be such a cheap surprise if he's going to be Arkham Knight, because it'd either be Scarecrow, probably.
In Origins, it turned out that, what's his name, Black Mask?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Mask.
Well, it turns out the Joker was him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
And they were just lying to us the whole time, because they said he's going to be the main character. Well, he wasn't.
Mm-mm.
It was Joker all along, and that really disappointed me, because I wanted to see a new villain for once.
Yeah.
And it was just Joker again. So.
Oh, Joker, not him again. So now I'll let you talk about this for another few hours, and this one's Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which is coming out November 6, 2015. Give your thoughts.
Well, first of all, the new parkour thing, where you can parkour on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be game-changing. Like, when they brought the Exos in Advanced Warfare, everyone was like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing ever. But to be honest, it didn't really impress me. I mean, oh, whoop-de-doo, you get to float all around and do tricks. Yay. That's not really interesting to me. I would more like to see, like, climbing up and stuff. And this is what the parkour does. It makes you so you can climb across stuff, kill people way easier, I'm guessing. And yeah, it's like, just amazing.
Yeah, I hated the second Black Ops. That game was horrible in my opinion, and a lot of my friends agree with me. A lot of my friends agree with me that game was horrible. But the first Black Ops was probably the best Call of Duty, in my opinion, my favorite Call of Duty. Just because it brought everything that I wanted in a Call of Duty. So I mean, Modern Warfare was also pretty good, but yeah, I think the first Black Ops was amazing. The second one, not really. But I hope Black Ops 3 definitely helps me quite a bit to, like, you know, like Black Ops more. So I hope it definitely I hope it's not a bad game at all. Then we got more news on Disney Infinity 3, and who's the new character, my man?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
That would be so embarrassing if I got his name wrong.
Yeah. Wait. Wasn't it Jango Fett? No. But he's gonna be a PS4 exclusive, I think. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to get the PS4 version in order to get freaking Boba Fett, my man. But yeah. Boba Fett looks like one of the best characters in the game. I'm so excited. I was so happy to see him in the game too, because he's a big fan favorite to the Star Wars universe. So yeah, and then the best part about E3 of Sony that got announced was Uncharted 4. Give your opinion, my father.
I gotta say, when we saw that trailer, if any of you guys watching have not seen not the trailer, but like the gameplay of it, watch it. Like, just watch it.
Yeah.
It is so
Beautiful.
The graphics are crazy.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, and the gameplay, like, it just, like, the Uncharted series has not disappointed at all. Like, the third one was, like, released in 2011, right? So
The third one? I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What? Yeah.
Isn't this gonna be the last Uncharted game too, right?
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like the trailer
And
was just amazing.
The gameplay looked so fun, and like how he like went, like the car like went through the mud and stuff, and it like and I'll get to one like really awesome thing Nathan Drake was able to do in a second, and like all that all that snap talking Sully was saying in the car.
Just amazing.
Yeah. We were laughing at what Sully was saying the whole time. And I love when Nathan Drake at the very end of the trailer, when he was driving down a road, he was able to grapple up from out of the car. That part just impressed me so much. And then it's like, did he just kill Sully? He just left him hanging in the car.
Yeah.
What else do you want to say about Uncharted 4?
Well, to be honest, I think it's going to be an amazing end. The second and third one was pretty good in my opinion. I like the second one better than the third one, but it's just amazing. Like, all the Uncharted games were just amazing, fantastic games, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad that they made Last of Us instead of Uncharted 4 in 2013, because, like, if we got Uncharted 4 that year, we would be getting The Last of Us this year, and even though The Last of Us was an amazing game, I don't feel like it was meant for this year. So I'm really glad that they saved it for this year, or sorry, next year, and yeah, I'm just super excited for that game. It looks amazing, and can't wait for it.
Speaking of Last of Us, we were actually hoping that we're gonna get a sequel to that game.
But then again, that game doesn't really need a sequel.
Yeah.
It was alright. No, it wasn't alright.
It was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that will conclude Sony's E3. Did I miss anything that...
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. That is our little discussion about Sony at E3. If you have not watched the actual stream, go watch it. I think on Sony's YouTube channel they streamed it. And they had like 50 million broadcasts for like every area. And yeah, so that is our little opinion. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to leave a like, comment, do whatever you guys want to do. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you all in our final discussion for Nintendo of E3. And in our opinion, Sony won E3 this year, right? So,
Definitely.
in our opinion, because yeah, I think they definitely pulled off the coolness. Anyways, peace, my kiddies.